Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Let's Learn Bobs and Angels. And we are here in the middle of nowhere because what I wanted to do after last episode was get some lead and tin plate, I believe was our plan. And to do that, I, off camera, did a bunch of work. And look at these rail networks we've extended way out here and got a bit of a rubite loading area here, which is a little bit funky. And likewise, I've extended over here. Had to fix up this area finally. There's some weird action here with that, but we'll ignore that. Extended out over here and captured some bobmonium, and that train is still filling up. Yes, it is, because that was the last one I did yesterday evening before finishing up. But as I loaded here, I'm looking at all of these crazy little flashing symbols, which are all accumulators. And that's because we're out of batteries. And why are we out of batteries? Well, we're out of batteries because we're out of plastic. And we're out of plastic because we're out of oil. Yep, that is the reason. Here is our oil, and it's just doing nothing. I think we might need to put some pumps on here, but yeah, it's burning through our oil faster than we can produce it. And yes, as you can see, here we go. Yeah, so our naphtha and fuel oil is gone. Sorry, no. What am I looking at? Here we are. Our propane. Yeah, we've got no propane because we're just using it as soon as we get it, which is coming over here to the plastic, and it's just saying, "Give me the propane. I need the propane." And that all comes from our raw natural gas. Anyway, long story short, we need to get that back up and running, just for the growth of our power network. Where is that guy going? Oh, look at that, a mist. Here we go. Anyway, I've made some pump jacks, but we need to get some landfill. So let's head back to the base, because I think the landfill sits in here somewhere. I don't think I did that on camera. I might have done it off camera as well, because I needed some landfill to fix up this intersection down here, and I don't know if we're ever actually going to go that way, but we'll keep the options open. There's some titanium down there. There's some titanium over here. Thorium. I don't know why I said titanium, which I think, given that it doesn't have infinite ore, is probably going to be an important one. We've also got a few nice little ore patches up here, and yeah, we've got some good expansion available. But we just need to make it all happen. So let's find out where. There it is. I'm just going to grab a big fat stack, and we're going to make a land bridge over to. There's a K. Why not? We're going to make a land bridge over to this section over here. So I think we'll tee off here, and should be nice and simple. Simple in quotation marks, of course, because this is Factorio, and no doubt there's something I've forgotten that will stuff us up. But for now, I'm fairly confident we can get this up and running. So let us fill this with some fuel so that we can travel this short distance up to here. And yeah, this just feels like a nice place to tee off here, because why not? Alright, so we need wowzers. Alright, watch out for that. You're going to go up that way and possibly out that way. Ooh, I don't like that at all. No, hate it. Alright, let's get rid of this and see if there's enough room here for our little tee off. There is not. Well, there is. We just need to change these bits here a little bit. That's okay. We'll do that. I'm really liking this setup here. Actually, it's quite nice. Just gonna make sure I'm standing off the tracks, because that train is just cruising around. Now I don't want those bits because they just make it look ugly. Alright, and then somewhere here we'll kill that. Those aren't needed. Alright, because what I want to do is we'll just bring this away from the old biters like that. That seems okay. Well, actually, what I need to do is that. And then this actually needs to go somewhere else. Yeah, it's getting a little bit iffy, isn't it? Where am I trying to get this to? That is the age-old question, isn't it? Whoops, that's the wrong one. Where's my trains? Let's go that away. And then get you to hook up to there. Sure. Does it look the perfect setup? No, it doesn't. Biters will enjoy it though. They're like, yeah, bro, that's sweet. Don't know why I said bro there. That was weird. I'm pretty sure biters don't use such language. Alright. Now, unfortunately, oh god, I hate trees sometimes. Okay, that is where we are. So we need to find that last one there and go upwards. Go upwards. Upwards. There it is. Where can you do it? There you can do it. Alright. You know what? Pull it all out. Let's get some vision over this area. Where am I? There I am. Thank you. I don't know. Alright, yes. Good repairs. Good repairs. Yep, bring you up there. Let's get this guy going up here. And then all we need to do is find out where... where... What I need is one of these that is trees and rocks only. There we go, alright. Oh, I keep picking up that. Just get rid of these trees so I can see what's going on. I probably gave them too many orders because we've only got 20 bots. But that's alright. And voila. Alright, I don't like that much. There to there. That looks like it works. Is that connected? We'll grab a signal and you can see the solid lines created. It works. Alright. So now we get to the water. And I could be cheap and just put enough to cover each track. But we're just going to be the opposite of cheap, I guess. We're going to be lazy and make it the whole width. And just run like the wind. And have I terribly aligned this? Oh gosh, I have. Well, how much we got? We got a bunch of this. How about we just realign it? Because we don't want to run over those over there, do we? Alright. Again, let's just clear away some of this trees and rocks so we can actually see what's going on. And now we need to, well, we actually need to just rip all this whole thing out, don't we? And then put another one, whoops, where it fits, which is there, line it up with that, like that, there we go. Alright, bots, just enjoy your little minor break while I fix this up. Alright, yep, that's what I want. That's not what I want, of course. This trees, working in the trees, it's the worst. Alright, we want to go to there. Yeah, I'm not going to bother making this one look too amazing. Rip this up. There we go. Okay, now is that all connected? Grab this. It's definitely all connected. It's quite a long segment, but that's fine. We'll be okay. And away we go. Build, my pretties, build. Is that the right way? Yep, it's the right way. Alright, beautiful. And then there are our pump jacks. Ooh, I missed a bit back here. Great job, guys. We've still got full power for our charging, which is nice. Alright, now we can grab the pump jacks. Purpose built. Just drag them over. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's spin that one round, probably that one round. We want to, I'd say we'll bring it out up here. Seems alright. This one's probably going to go to there, and that one can go out there, that one can go out there. Alright, seems like we've got what we need. You can go to there. Alright, so we're going to bring it out to that one. Yep. Okay, that is where we're bringing it out. And how are you going to work? You're going to go to there. There, yep. Whoa. Alright. Get these guys out here and out there. All seems... Well, that kind of was working, and then we did that. And that. Multi-phase oil connected there. And why is that not powered up? We have missed a power connection somewhere. Oh, well. Well, we'll sort that out on the way back, won't we? Okay. So let's get a T intersection here, right here. You're going to have to change to one of those, and we can kill that one because we've got one up there. Alright. And then we'll come over to the left, so we can just peel off here and fill ourselves up with some nice tanks. I probably don't actually have any tanks on me, do I? But I can make 2. That's perfect. Alright, let's finish off this for completedness' sake. Completedness? Completion. That looks funny, doesn't it? Oh, that's just where the chain signal is. I've never noticed that before. I think because the tile is kind of grassy and it folds in. Alright. So if I were to bring this down to something like that, and then we had a station. I'm sure I've got a few stations. 1, 2, 3. Yep, easy. Alright, so that means we would have power here, here, and here. And then we have tanks. 1, 2. Like that. Easy does it. Alright. Of course we haven't hooked that up. Now we have pumps. That's pretty good. And what are we going to call this? What do we call the other one? That is a good question. Oh, the other one was over here. Crude loading. We'll call this crude 2 loading. It's actually not crude oil, to be perfectly fair. It is multi-phase oil, but I think we get the picture. It is definitely black, although it's not that black. But we'll keep it with that. All right, I'm going to pop a train here so we can start it loading once it gets power. Our fluid wagons that we made are here. Is that connecting right? Pretty sure it is. Alright, we're only going to have the one train. We're only going to have the one train coming here, so we don't need to worry about a stacker or anything. Even that signaling is less important. Something about there. Too far. Alright, that one. Alright, we just need to hook the power back up and give that some fuel for the first time. you can have all of that fuel. And so you're going to there, you are going until you're full, then you're going to the depot. I'm going to give you a wait of just 5 seconds so we can get some fuel in there, and then you can go, then you can go to crude unloading until empty. Alright, that I think will work out quite nicely. Yeah, once we get power. The only thing we're missing, of course, is copying that to there, so it's a nice black train. I wonder if I can change my color to black. Oh, you can. That's a bit dark. I'm going to go back to yellow. I don't think I was yellow before. I think I was orange. There we go. That's some nice default coloring right there. All right. So let's go fix this power situation up. Fuel. Okay. Let's. Oh, no, there it is. Let's go down to here. We also need to reconnect that bit of line by the looks of it. Thank you guys. Alright, let's go check it out. Make sure it's working. Back up here, thanks. It's the nice thing about these intersections too, they actually turn into a turnaround section, so quite nice. Alright. Let's move that to there, and then that can go, I think, a little bit further up. We can still fit all those trains in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, still fit all the trains. Okay, so that is still not powered up. That's a problem. There we go. And they're pumping oil in nice. This train has 16k fluid already. Well, that's pretty good. So these tanks are not evening out because of the pump. Do I care enough to kind of do that? I think that's going to prioritize this one over that one. I'm going to turn that off. And let's minimize the pipe going to that top section. Something like that. We'll see how that works out. Fluids, yeah, they're just something different in this game. What do we got? We've got 17k in that top, so somehow it's prioritizing to the top one, of course. Of course it is. Why not? Alright. That's going to take a little bit of time. And then we'll put on auto. Whoa. Okay, yeah, just do the loop. That's real wise, I would say. And then it'll inch its way forward. Oh, so slowly. I mean, oh no, quick. Before we lose it, pop that down. Down there. Before it goes away. Can I get it in? Jump in, bot. Oh yeah, we made it. Still a bit of time. Still plenty of time. Alright. We now have an additional fuel output. We've got plenty of time left, so we can actually go and start on our bobmonium or rubite processing to start getting our iron and tin ore that we then need to make iron and tin ingots, which we need for tin plate for basic electronic circuits, and iron and tin ingots for solder for basic electronic circuits. Alright, let's pull in here, let's get some fuel, let's see how much fuel we actually get in that time. It's not a whole lot, is it? But I don't think we're using 5 fuel in the run, so I think overall we will. We're also fueling up here. Alright, I'm going to jump out here. But that will be a nice boost to our to our fueling situation. Alright. Let's... yeah, I've only got one fuel. That's plenty. Okay, let's head back over here. And now... Oh, sorry, boss. Sorry, guys. Now that we have got some oil back into the system, we can go and focus back on what I wanted to do before. And I realised that I probably shouldn't have even headed over here, because what we need to do is actually make some things that we don't have. Things that we don't have, yeah. That's right. Things that we don't have. Very descriptive. Very descriptive. So, what we need is resource refining. We need to make some, not filtration units, high flotation cells? Yes, flotation cells. Flotation cells 2 require brass and aluminium, which we don't have, so we're not going to be doing that. Alright, let's just leave our little train there. And have a look at the recipe. So, we want to make rubite chunk. That's not how you spell rubite. Rube. Okay, let's just put in ore. Crushed rubite. Yeah, that was how you spell rubite. We're going to make chunks though. Okay, so chunks are made in hydro refining, are made in a flotation cell. Yes, they are. So that is what we need to make a few of. And that was this one, flotation cells. And we need to probably think about some ratios here. Alright, so this in a flotation cell in 2 seconds, obviously a flotation cell must have a 0.75 crafting speed. Anyway, it uses 1 rubite a second. So to use a full belt, we would need 15 of these. That's cool, and then we also need to get rid of those. And we've got nitric wastewater. What can we use that for? We can make purified water from that. 70% purified water. Or we can just void it, which is probably what we'll do because we're lazy. Okay, so I need just a whole bunch of these. Wow. That is a crazy amount, but it is doubling. So the important thing here is rubite chunks. 6 rubite chunks create 2 lead ore. So that's 6 crushed rubite for 2 lead ore. And we also get aluminium ore, which is important. Whereas 6 crush. Oh, I actually get. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's why. 4 gives 2. So we're not actually getting more lead, but we are getting aluminium, which is something we need. So I think we're going to continue down that path. Now, what are the things we need for this? We need basic electronic boards. Should I just... what is going on here? Oh, that is an eyesore, isn't it? I put that together to make assembly machines. Alright, let's just do that. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I know. I know, it's terrible. It's terrible, guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry, bots. And place it there because that's a much better place to place it. Alright. And then we can get rid of some of the stuff. Look, might get rid of some of that. Some of the other things are steel and iron. Pretty good stuff to carry. What I want to do is actually put in a couple of these silos and definitely these warehouses. I don't want to make any more warehouses because I think that's limited to 10 and that's limited to 20. Yep. The warehouses are big, but they use just a bunch of resources. So Alright, what do I want to do? I want to do here, and I want to make a, no, not filtration, a flotation cell. Okay, we're going to need that. Let's copy that to there. Did that not? Yeah, copy that to there. There we go, okay. This is going to be flotation cells. I thought we here. Yeah, they are. One of these. Thermal water. No. Flotation cells. So I'll make 20 of them. Sounds reasonable. On the way, 50 steel pipes. Basic boards, bricks are in there. Yeah, everything. We have everything we need to actually start that, which is nice. Probably, yeah, we'll put a stack inserter there. Alright, and then while that's happening, because we'll be using a lot of those, I think if we go to chunks for the other things, we'll come here and we'll just grab a stack of them. And what else are we missing for flotation cells? Nothing. Alright. So we have 2, we could handcraft that. We are getting low on steel, that is what it is. Making all that steel pipe by hand, yeah, it doesn't feel pretty. Yeah, let's grab another K for us. At least get these guys working. I could upgrade these furnaces. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is just never going to happen, is it? Do I have any of them being made in the network? That is a good question. Because all I can do is I can upgrade plan those. See what happens. What if I, to actually make sure we do have some in the network, I'm going to say, do I have a steel furnace? Oh yeah, there's some in the network. Cool. Alright, that will get upgraded. Ah, there they are. It looks like just one is actually producing enough. Oh, well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't need to worry about that. But these all have 1,000 in there. All right. Well, that brings us pretty close to time. Next episode, we are going to be running these flotation cells. How are we doing? There's another 9. All right, we've got 15. Well, that is enough for one yellow belt by my calculations. Chunks. Making chunks comes from, yeah, a yellow belt of crushed rubite turns into a yellow belt of rubite chunks. And it's not quite because we don't have flotation cells Mark II, but we'll get there eventually. And crushed rubite is a ratio of 1 to 1, yep. And we do have ore crushers Mark II, which is nice. So, let's go back into that just quickly. Crushed rubite with a half a second. So it uses 2 in half a second, 4 a second. So we're going to need for a yellow belt. What are we going to need? 4 a second. We're going to need 4 of them for 1 yellow belt. So let's just grab a whole stack, why not? Because that's 2 yellow belts worth. And then we move on to that, which goes to chunks. And then the chunks are done in an ore sorting facility. Yes, they are. And crafting speed 1.5, so it uses 6 in 1.5 seconds, which is 4 a second, so we'll need 4 of these as well. Where are our sorting facilities? Was that sorting facilities I picked up here? That is. So we need crushers, which is here. Great. Okay, So here we can go, we can crush into flotation into ore sorting facility. Excellent, and we're going to need a bunch of these guys. Just going to get those going, and alright, our bots are working. How's our power looking? Yeah, our power's looking interesting. Yeah, we're really starting to spike. I've got a lot more solar panels. We're still not getting any plastic, are we? We're getting slightly more plastic than we were before. That's not plastic. This is plastic. Yeah, so this is going. It's all going. That's for sure. As fast as it can. It's just the output is really low, I guess. And we've got oil backing up, which is nice. So maybe this is just something that we need to. Yeah, look at all, we're just burning this stuff off. It's crazy. All of this just to make plastic. What is wrong with our solid fuel? We are out of coke. Why are we out of coke? We're out of coke because it's all getting used for carbon. Alright, let's go block that carbon off. Because we don't want to, we need some of that coke to go down and get used for solid fuel. That's probably another thing we're going to need. We're going to need to make a coal, some kind of coal refining section. We probably only don't want to have that much carbon really. That will back up shortly, which will be nice. And why is this not running? Not getting enough purified water. Alright, well, look, I just made a stack of these. So why don't we just purified water, there we go. Alright. And now you're getting enough, aren't you? Yes, you are. So the one thing we need is that purified water here. Oh yeah, so that is a top up. Yep. Okay, that's good. I was just checking. So this system will feed itself first, and then that will just top it up. Okay, that's good. That is very good. I've obviously worked our smarts out on that before, and we now have coke moving through, which will get down eventually to our solid fuel. Alright, but with plastic flowing somewhat, is anyone else using plastic? Yes, we have plastic going into red circuits, but we're not using. Well, we've actually got no red circuits because we've got no red boards. Because we've got no ferric chloride. Alright. What is happening over here? Let's have a look. We have no iron ore by the looks of it. Okay. Well, that is an interesting problem. Because we're not really mining it here in the base anymore, are we? Ooh, yeah. Alright. That was a bunch of research done. Well, can we bring iron? I don't really want iron ore other than for... Okay, that is a problem for another day. We are going to end it there. I'm going to get ready for the next episode where we will get back to what we planned on doing this episode, which was processing rubite and making lead and processing bobmonium and making tin, along with some nice other byproducts that we will have a bit of a play with, and we're going to do that tomorrow. So now I'm going to say the things I normally say at the end, which is, yes, if you got some ideas on what we should be doing, some tips to keep us moving along, then I would love to see them in love to hear them in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.